Well, hello again, everybody. It's Bryan Devore with the Devore Realty Group, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, California Properties, with this week's Monday Market Moment. Got a lot to talk about, so let's jump into our table of contents for this week's video. So the latest stats, we'll talk about those and what's happening in the marketplace. The latest home index reports are out by the North San Diego County Association of Realtors. So we'll go ahead and talk about what's happening in the market from a broader view and from a zip code perspective. Feature article of the week. We're going to start featuring just one article in the video that I take out of the Constant Contact email. So we'll do a deeper dive into that. And you can buy Darth Vader's home. We'll talk about that at the end of the video. So make sure to watch all the way through. But first, of course, the totals. Right now, we have 2,642 homes for sale in San Diego County. That's down 18 from last week. Inventory continues its downward trajectory. Pending sales, 3,659. That's down a whopping 148 from last week. That's a bigger drop than I expected. So both active listings and pending sales are down, which means the months of inventory is 0.72. That is up a little bit, 0.02% from last week. So in the last week, we've seen 822 homes come on the market. That's an increase of 61. So a slight uptick in the number of homes coming on the market last week versus the week before. New pendings are down 59 to 608. New pendings listed within the last week, 60, that's 10%. Last week, it was about 8%. And new pendings listed within the last 2 weeks, 351, that's 58%. That's up from 53%. So even though we're seeing more homes coming on the market and we're seeing fewer homes going into escrow, they seem to be selling faster. New closed sales, 565, that's down 43 from last week. The median list price, $745, that is down $5,000 from last week. The median sales price at $750, that's down $13,144. So we're still selling homes above list price, but the gap is narrowing a little bit. The average days on market is 20. So interestingly, a couple weeks ago, it was 18 days. Last week, it was 19. Now it's 20. So it seems like homes are taking longer to sell, but more are selling in the first week or two on the market. Interesting stats. Real estate is definitely interesting to dive into. Here are the actives, pendings, and solds from the last week. In the chart format, we can see the big jump in inventory of new listings coming on the market. And then the pricing is, kind of hovering around where it's been over the last few weeks. That's the chart version of the median list price and the median sales price. Let's talk about the home index reports. This is from the North San Diego County Association of Realtors. We have two reports, the Market Watch and the monthly indicators. Both are in the Constant Contact email. You can download them to get all the detailed information, but I took out a few slides to go into. This is the single family detached activity overview. And this shows you, again, that just for detached homes, new listings compared to last year, October, and then also year to date from January to now. You can see new listings are down 35% from last year and down almost 12% from during this year, a year to date. Pending sales are down 27% and then almost 2%. Closed sales are also down quite a bit from last year, but through this year, they're up 4%. So we're actually seeing sales up over last year. You can see days on market, median sales price. So you can take a look at this slide and rewatch the video. You can also, again, download the report. I wanted to look at a couple particular slides that come after that last one in the report. Inventory of homes for sale. You can see a couple years ago versus last year versus this year, the drop in single family detached homes from 3,000 all the way down to 937. Huge drop. 877 down to 235 for single family attached. So that was one I wanted to call out. And then the affordability index. This is one that we always want to watch to see if people can actually afford to buy homes. Obviously they can. They're buying them. This index measures housing affordability for the region. An index of 120 means the median household income is 120% of what is necessary to qualify for the median home under the current rates. So the higher number means greater affordability. We're not seeing that. So single family detached from a couple years ago to now, from 53 to 51 to 41. Single family attached down from 78 down to 61. That's for October. Year to date, we're down from 54 to 41 from a couple years ago to now. And then for the single family attached, 80 down to 66. So affordability is becoming a bit of an issue for a lot of people. All right, and this is from the Market Watch report. This goes into the regions of the county, breaks it up into 4 quadrants: the East County, Metro, which is downtown and areas around that, North County and South County. We can see the median sales prices up across the board in all 4 quadrants. Percentage of original price received, though, is a little bit mixed, down in East County, so it's actually down 0.7%. The rest are up. Days on market is definitely mixed. Higher in East San Diego County, lower in Metro, lower in North County, and up quite a bit in South County. Closed sales are also mixed. So what's happening in your particular region? We can see in East San Diego County, we can see the market activity, homes for sale, and we can see from 1291 down to 890 down to 548 from a couple years ago to now. And then you can also see the closed sales as well. Closed sales are actually up. So if sales are up, but inventory is way down, we've got to see prices going up, which they are. So you can see the more detailed information here for East County. For Metro, we can see again, homes for sale down from 2520 down to 840. Closed sales, 960. They went up quite a bit last year. They're back down a little bit, down to 944 for this year. North County from 3930 down to 1191 homes for sale. And right now we have about the same number of sales, closed sales, 2 years ago to last October, last month. And then South County, we can see from 616 down to 226, and then closed sales from 272 up to 307. Lots more activity going on there. And we can see homes for sale down 38%. So all these graphs are in the report you can download. Let's talk about the featured article. Zillow ends iBuying program. That was the biggest news of the week. So Zillow was buying homes through their Zillow Offers program. They've decided to stop doing that. I have to unwind about 7,000 homes. Likely there's more. That's how many homes they have in inventory, but they have another 9,000 they've contracted with. They have to still purchase those and unload those as well. So it's probably closer to 15,000, 16,000 homes. They're eliminating over 2,000 jobs, about 25% of their workforce. They're claiming it's supply chain and labor issues, but they also couldn't predict future home prices. And that's the bottom line is it's hard to scale an iBuying program. iBuying is, of course, where people will buy the home from a seller without putting it on the market. They'll just buy it, pay them for it, and then they go ahead and relist the home and sell it with a little bit of work involved. But it's hard to scale that, trying to get the labor and so forth. There's other companies that are doing it on a large scale as well. Zillow couldn't seem to figure out the formula for that. What does this mean for the Zestimate? And that came out 2005, I believe. People were relying on that for the value of their home. And in fact, Zillow was basing their offer on the Zestimate. And people were saying, okay, well, does that mean the Zestimate's not really accurate? Well, it's never really been that accurate. And that could be one of the reasons why they got into some problems here, because their Zestimate wasn't super accurate about what the market was really doing. It wasn't reacting to what was happening real time. Could be, again, one of the reasons why they got into trouble. So Zillow is pivoting a little bit. The Zestimate will still be out there. It'll still be something that people talk about. And it's a starting point for a discussion about a home value, but it's certainly not the be-all, end-all when it comes to home values. That's why real estate agents have jobs. All right. How can you buy Darth Vader's home? There is a mansion in Florida designed for fun, over $11 million mansion, features massive Star Wars themed bedroom. You can see in the bottom left corner here, you can see Darth Vader hanging out. Here's the front. You can see the front of the home. You can see another Star Wars themed room. I believe that's Rey from the latest trilogy. It's 17,694 square feet. Each of the 15 bedrooms and 17 bathrooms features a different style of decor. So if you're interested in buying this home, feel free to call me. I'll be happy to refer you to an agent who can hook you up with Darth Vader's home. That's it for this week's Money Market Moment. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And please give me any feedback you have about the report, what else you'd like to see, etc. Otherwise, stay safe out there. Have a great day and a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time on the next Money Market Moment. Have a great day.